another report of Game of Thrones, a sonnet of slash and suit.
Lord Hellcase Barker complained for his position on the floor beside the throne, right beside the king's feet. King Bober Barthorn dropped off his mug and top shelf ground and starting a trick. Dark purple liquid note. And also we are going to talk about Triton Sinister. Another thing that appalled the giant about the frat boys, there were lightweight, 3 drinks, and those chumps were out. Triton, on the other hand, could drink 7 boxes of the most potent grow in Easter Rabbit and still ride a horse like nobody business. King Boer Barthorn took a dip of a breath he could. His stomach moved nary an inch. After a whooshing exhale, he panned. "I'm doing the best I can, Barky boy." Well, Lord Hellcase Barker sighed, staring skeptically at Bober's gut and the lower half of his armor. To continue with the news, Lady Gateway Bully Barker suffered an attack on her traveling party that we felt wasn't worth mentioning.
So, how many attacks does the book need?
Really? Lady Gateway is still in shock, so much so that she still had not said a multi-word sentence of Tiny Johnson or the sole ordinate knight who had survived the battle. And also we are going to talk about Triton Sinister. Another thing that appalled the giant about the frat boys, there were lightweight, 3 drinks, and those chumps were out. Triton, on the other hand, could drink 7 boxes of the most potent grow in Easter Rabbit and still ride a horse like nobody business. And then Hellcase sat in the muddy bank of the muddy capital city river, standing at the placid water as if were no snake calling there on calling, unconcerned that the new father covered outfit Tiny Jones had procured for him was growing filiher by the second. Tiny Johnson, however, on this quote of news we are going to talk about Juan Nieves, a jerk-off. He got off his knee. It is horrible after Juan did not report the man in the happy slowly covered sweet gel.
Now we got a great news.
Somebody's going to murder Mr. Barker. Tiny son claimed. "No way," he said. "No, how? No sir, nobody's murdering Lord Hellcase Barker." "I don't know, foot," Tiny son asserted. "The buzz on the street is undeniable. Lot of planning of plotting. Not mention plotting and planning. Worse is they're going to murder almost everybody. From his author's burbling throne." King Bober performed growled. "Both of you stop the madness right now. Nobody's murdering anybody. Expect me." Head of Tiny Son ground a Bober, to which the king responded, "Oh, don't give me the Bobers a drunkard before. Look, I'm not going to murder herself. One of those Leghorn freak will do it for 5 or 6. He tried off, then asked Head, "What do you call that monetary unit again?" "Dollar." "Right, one of those idiots will do it $5 or $6, Head required. "And just who is the she you are planning to have murdered?" Well, this book was written for George R. Washington. So, my friends, this is all for today. See you next time in the next episode of Game of Thrones.